getting off work, now my knee was bothering me. Yes, my knee was bothering me. So I took an hour of PTO because I had it to take, and so I took it. One thing that I can say is it really feels good, to get off work and there's still daylight, because the sun has already set, and by 6 o'clock it's nighttime. And it just feels better, But when you go into work and it's dark and you leave when it's dark, that just makes you feel like the whole day is lost. Even if you don't do anything, you want to feel like you had, experienced some of the day, right? That being said, I wish they would have allowed us to come in at 6:30 instead of 7:30. And then we could leave at 5 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock. Because, to me, 6 o'clock is like, it's like rush hour around the world and ay. Right? It is. It's rush hour around the world and ay. And so yeah, the moon has returned. It's a full moon. So I don't have to look it up. I actually see the full moon. Look. You see that full moon right there? Yes. It's beautiful. I hope you were able to see it. Okay? That's why I want a GoPro. I went and tried to check to see if they had some, some lucky winners of the Santa letters, and I didn't see any. Okay. Look at all that traffic. Look at that moon. So, yeah. Even though I don't like, this traffic, it would be like 10 times worse having this traffic and it was completely dark out here. So yeah. And I'll say it wasn't like my kneecap or anything that was hurting me, but it was more like the on the side of my knee. And I was like, I really don't like this pain. I tried to walk it out a little bit. and that didn't work. Like going to the restroom and back. I ate half of my salad. I ate my 2 protein bars, my yogurt, my Quest cheesy tortilla nacho chips with melted cheese on it. And I also had a Payday candy bar. Yeah, I did. And a zero cherry Coke. Okay? So, if you can see the look on my face, I'm tired. I was tired. Massa, I was tired. So, it got up to 68 degrees. That's what the temperature on my car says, 68 degrees. Which I think is like, beautiful, right? 10 degrees higher than this morning. And it's clear skies, as you can see, clear skies. Dang. Dallas just put in their new Ferris wheel downtown. They got it going around. I guess they're actually, making sure that it works right. It's like every major city has the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Okay. I am so tired. And my feet are so hot that I am I kind of want to go do laundry. Right? Utilize this hour that I took off early and go and do laundry. Okay. There's that Ferris wheel, brand new. Brand spanking new. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune and the full moon. Yeah. I was a little teed off today because the word had got out that these men are trying to siphon the solar plex energy of other people, especially women. Okay? And any kind of energy stealing is a big no-no. That's blood on your hands. I know these men, they act like they don't know what they're doing is harmful, and it's like, well, don't do it. Stop stealing energy from anybody. And I know you're wondering, how do these men do that? Well, if you notice that there are men who are mainly looking at your solar plexus is like right below your belly button, right? They're not really looking at your vagina, no. They're looking at your solar plex, okay? Your solar plex chakra. And a lot of them will try to take that energy. And even in their minds, they may just be thinking, wow, that person has, a lot of energy in her solar plexus, it would be nice to have some, or I want some of that, And it's just like, Man, I was feeling the horns start coming out of my head. It was like, motherfucker, I will puncture you. I will pop your balloon. You try to steal my solar plexus. Okay? And then you have these other people who are saying, oh, these people, they don't deserve or they don't need to know about spirituality. It's like, well, they're going to know something about spirituality anyway. The thing about it is they don't know enough about, spirituality to know exactly what it means when you violate universal laws. And if you're too lazy to look up what the universal laws are, they're the same as natural laws. Natural. Okay? So, and taking from other people is not a natural law. The only time anybody is supposed to take anything from another person is through their consent. Or the consent of the Most High. Not take it, and if you got away with it, then the Most High allowed it. That's ridiculous thinking. Stinking thinking. You stealing energy from people, you're getting blood on your hands. I know, you're like, but you didn't kill him. Well, you could. You could kill them. You can make them ill. That illness may, have a domino effect on them being able to go to work. And so, yeah. You don't do that. Right? Because, when I feel somebody tugging at my energy, I'm not just going to take my energy back. I'm going to take more than my energy back, right? I'm going to charge you interest and punitive measures. Okay? Okay. So, and you better hope that the horns don't come out of my head. Right? Because when the horns come out my head, I don't care if I suck you dry. I don't care. It's like, don't start none, won't be none. Okay. So, of course, they've been doing all of this, manipulation, because yesterday was a Friday 13th. They wanted to utilize that energy. And then today is the full moon. So they want to use that energy. And yeah. So another thing that was brought to my attention, that our ancient star ancestors are here, and they are definitely willing to retrieve anybody that wants to be taken off of the planet. And I am one of those people. I guess that's probably why I have been talking about, that, my leave is going to be soon. Right? And I'm happy to leave, because I'm telling you, They make it very difficult to exist on this planet without losing your virtues, right? They'll turn you demonic and just like them, in an effort, to defend yourself. And so, sometimes, you may have to take an early exit stage left, just because if you stay, you're going to probably have to be here another lifetime. Yep. And it's not my goal to ever come back here again. It's just not. I mean, the lustful, heathenistic, debauchery, shenanigans are abundant down here. Abundant. And even though you'll see that some, they're not in that energy 24/7, 365 days out of the year, but they still participate for minutes, days, hours, weeks. They participate. And and once you participate, it's like you're now a part of the cult, right? And they can use you at any time, kind of like, an Agent Smith, right? The Agent Smith would be like, I need your body, step aside. And, that person that you thought you knew will be somebody that you don't know that could, do you harm. So yeah, that's one of my reasons of wanting to get off of the planet. The message is going around in spiritual land that those, who had requested to be taken off of the planet, if they don't have their soul, then, it's just the end for them. Okay? That's it, that's all. They will be, judged, executioned by their own ancestors, star ancestor, not, bloodline ancestry. And I was like, yeah, that sounds so true. Because I was reviewing some of my videos, right? And I know I've been telling you that this past week, I have been sitting up in the house just chilling, being a fat cat playing with yarn. And that's true. That's exactly what I was doing. But let me tell you something. you know, there's a deep down feeling that says that, you know, my soul ain't going to be here anymore. I'm not sure if they're going to, you know, replace me with a walk-in. You know, I really don't care if that's what they do. Or, you know, they'll just make it, you know, happen in a natural way. So yeah. Because, you know, the opposition had been fierce on me, and you know, they literally made it impossible, you know, for me to, you know, to be happy, you know, on this planet. You know, I'm an optimistic person, and I enjoy working hard, but that says nothing about them. That says nothing about, you know, why, you know, I was never truly able to receive, you know, my worth while being here on this earth. And I'm cool with that, you know, because, you know, their actions is their actions. That's not a true reflection of me. So, look at that moon. Jesus Christ. That is definitely a supermoon. Supermoon in Gemini. Yes, indeed. Supermoon in Gemini. So this month we have 2 new moons. We had one at the beginning of the month, and then we're going to have another one at the end of the month. So to say that it's a very interesting month, but it wasn't the what do you call it? It wasn't spectacular like they were trying to say what was going to happen in Sagittarius season. Unless it's, you know, the farewell. You know, unless it's the farewell party. Because different people are leaving at different times, right? There's different tribes that are here. I'm actually choosing to go with the Atlanteans, because, you know, I feel like I would be happy there. My mind would be stimulated, and I that's where I belong. You know, I'm not a full-blooded anything, but, you know, if I was to go to any of, you know, if I was to go home, I'm going home to the Atlanteans, because, you know, they possess so much knowledge. And I believe the Atlanteans are much like, if I was to give a parallel with, you know, the spiritual realm of who the Atlanteans are, they would be the cherubs, right? The ones that see everything. You know, in order to see everything, you really have to be very analytical at what you're seeing. You can't just see things and not, you know, apply definition to the things that you see. So they have to be very analytical. And that's why I believe, you know, if you're going to look for me in the next realm, you'll probably find me in Atlantis. See, this sun is already set. It's beautiful sky. Lots of traffic for a Saturday afternoon, evening. Yeah. So it's the outside of the side of my knee that is problematic. You know, I can still feel the twinges of pain. So yeah. I say I want to go and do laundry, but you know, my card needs to be recharged, so I'm probably not going to do laundry. And besides that, I feel sleepy and tired. I didn't get to sleep until after midnight. Like I said, I got a phone call at midnight right as I was laying down to try to go to sleep. But I have been laying down trying to go to sleep since about 11 o'clock. No, actually, since about 10 o'clock. Right? I have been trying to relax enough to go to sleep since about 10 o'clock. So probably somewhere around 1 o'clock, I went to sleep and then woke up at 4 a.m. So I really only had 3 hours sleep. But you still look beautiful, girl. Yes, you do. Why, thank you. It's because Mother, Father, God loves me, and I love them back. And I don't want to go to sleep too early because I'll wake up around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we'll have a hard time going back to sleep, you know, because I'm going to have to get up at 4 again tomorrow. And, you know, basically do the thing all over again. I produced pretty good. You know, I stayed above 330 pretty much most of the time. One of the PAs had asked me, you know, how come, you know, I signed out of my station. And I told him, I said, look, you know, it's a habit of mine. Anytime, you know, I put my password on a system, you know, when I leave and I'm not watching it, you know, I don't think I should just leave it open, you know, because if that was the case, then they really wouldn't need to give us passwords anyway. Passwords for what, you know? So he was like, yeah, I understand. He's like, but, you know, when you sign off, then then it's going to take a little time, for you to build back up, your speed and, and to get, your assignment. I'm like, yeah, well, I would rather do that than to leave my station open, just like, they shouldn't be leaving their laptops open and, just because they logged on for the day. So whatever it was, I guess he called himself, having plans to do, because I was walking away from the bathroom and he was looking at my station, right? And I was like, hey, you ain't trying to sign me out of my station, are you? He was like, oh, I was looking because, you're it looked like you had signed off. I said, of course I signed off. Of course I signed off. Why would I leave my password on a system and just leave it open while I walk away? I don't know how long I'm going to be in the restroom. And I said, and besides that, me logging off when I go to the restroom, then I will know that, oh yeah, I had went to the restroom, because I log off when I go to the restroom. So yeah, I'm not one to play games too much when it comes to like my time or having things just misconstrued and mistakes happening. And no, I've seen too many times where, people done walked up at my station talking about, they was assigned at a station. And I'm just like, I'm not going to do that no more. So I guess that's another reason why I probably wanted to come home, because I was actually tired. I was actually tired. Even though yesterday I slept in quite late. I think I slept in until about noon. It was either noon, 11 o'clock, something like that. And but then not going to sleep. I think I did take a nap. I fell asleep for about an hour sometime throughout the evening. But it wasn't enough. I'm just appreciative that I did at least get 3 hours of sleep, because a lot of times on the days that I know that I'm supposed to go to work, it's like I cannot sleep. I just cannot sleep at all. I'm laying there. It doesn't matter if the TV's on or off. It's just like sleep just won't come. It don't even matter how tired I am. Sleep just would not come. So I was very appreciative that I at least got 3 hours of sleep. And yeah. So let me shut it down here. and I will talk to you later. Bye. Thank you for watching Cherie's weight loss journey.